Down there, life continues. The traffic is awful, stocks go on trading, and Star Trek is still showing.
morning, grade 8 learners. Welcome to our today's natural science lesson, proudly brought to you by Houghton Department of Education. My name is Mr. Milton Komo. Okay, let us put all activity books in place. Let's get ready for our lesson. Let us look at the structure of our lesson. The knowledge area of our lesson is planet Earth and beyond. The topic for our lesson is beyond the solar system, and the subtopic of our lesson is the Milky Way galaxy. The Milky Way galaxy. Remember, you have to interact with us through our WhatsApp number 079-578-2908. Okay, let us now go through our today's lesson's objectives. By the end of the lesson, we are supposed to be able to name the galaxy in which our solar system is found in. We are also supposed to be able to define a galaxy as a collection of stars held together by their mutual gravity. And finally, we're supposed to be able to explain stars in terms of the Milky Way galaxy and the sun's place within it. The source of our lesson is Cape's document, page 54. These are the objectives of our lesson. Now, let us go through the pre-knowledge we're supposed to recall as we start our lesson. We are supposed to recall the topics that we covered in grade 4. These topics include materials around us, planet Earth, the sun, and the moon. You also have to recall the topics that we covered in grade 6. And these topics include the solar system, systems to explore into space, and systems to explore the moon and Mars. These are the topics we're supposed to recall as we go through our lesson. They will help us to be able to understand all the new materials and information we're supposed to know throughout this lesson. Now, with the pre-knowledge, we can as well start by doing the baseline activity using the pre-knowledge. This is our baseline activity. 3 questions shown there. The first one, we are supposed to state which object is closer to the Earth. Is it the sun or is it the moon? Number 2, we are supposed to be able to state which planets are closest to the Earth. Then number 3, we are supposed to name the 8 planets which are found in our solar system. Remember, we covered a lot about planets in our previous lesson. We're going to have 4 minutes to do our activity. Let's get started. Right, welcome back. Let us go through our activity and check the solutions for that activity. The first question, we're supposed to state which object is closer to the Earth. Is it the sun or the moon? Right, the answer there, it is the moon. The moon is the one closest to the Earth. Right, number two, we're supposed to state which planets are closest to the Earth. Which planets are closest to the Earth? And these planets are the Venus and Mars. Those are the two planets closest to Earth. Right. Planet Venus and planet Mars. Then the last question is supposed to name all the 8 planets which are found within our solar system. Let's take a look at that list. Right. Those are the 8 planets found in our solar system, and these include Mercury, we've got Venus, we've got planet Earth, our very own planet, we've got planet Mars, we've got planet Jupiter, we've got planet Saturn, we've got planet Uranus, and finally Neptune. Remember that that is the actual list of how these planets are arranged from closest to the sun to the furthest away to the sun. Right, that was our baseline activity. For those who did well, keep it up, and for those who not manage to get all the correct responses, please let's write down those corrections. Right, let's move on as we go through our lesson. Now, if we take a look there, we're given the answers to that baseline activity this time around in the image form. Right, question number 1, if you can recall, we are asked which object is closer to the Earth. Is it the moon or the sun? There is the moon. That is the image of the moon. That one is the object which is closest to the Earth. Right, number 2, you are supposed to state 2 planets which are closest to Earth. And those 2 planets are planet Venus and planet Mars. Right, that one is the image of planet Venus. This one is Venus. Then this planet is Mars. So those are the 2 planets closest to the Earth. Planet Venus and planet Mars. Then the last question of the baseline activity, you were asked to name all the 8 planets found in our solar system, and those planets are given there in the image form. Right, as you can see, let's go to our image there. We've got the sun, which is just showing up at the far end corner there. Right, then we've got planets shown. Then we've got, let's look at those planets. We've got Mercury. Remember, Mercury is the one closest to the sun. Then we've got planet Venus. Right, it is the second planet closest to the sun. Then we've got planet Earth, our very own planet. Right, remember, if we were to recall a bit about planet Earth, it is the only planet which can support life. We've got planet Mars, right? Then we've got planet Jupiter, we've got planet Saturn, then Uranus. Then over there, it is a bit cut, but can easily see a little bit of it. That is our planet, that's planet Neptune. Right, so those are 8 planets which are found in our solar system, Mercury being the closest planet to the sun, and Neptune being the furthest planet away from the sun. So that was the baseline activity solutions in the image form. Let's move on as we go through the terminology of our lesson, the new words, the keywords, all the vocabulary we're supposed to know to also be able to use in understanding as we go through our lesson. Right, what we need to know about our terminology, we're supposed to be able to define a galaxy as a collection of billions of stars, space dust, and gas held together by gravity. Right, there in our image we see the structure of the galaxy. This galaxy is the Milky galaxy, our very own galaxy. As you can see there there are some beautiful stars that are being shown there in that galaxy. Right. What other terms do you need to also be able to define? You have to also be able to define what an astronomer is. An astronomer is a scientist who studies stars and planets, right? And all the other objects in space. That scientist is called an astronomer, right? The first scientist to invent the telescope. This one is an instrument that we use to view into space, to view the stars and all the other objects that are found in space. The name of the scientist who invented the telescope is Galileo, right? He is the astronomer who invented the telescope. Let us define the next one, the star. How to define the star? The star is defined as a massive ball of glowing gas. That's how we define a star. Right. Let's also define what a universe is. A universe is defined as the entire body of all matter and energy that exists in the space. Right. We continue with our terminology. We also have to be able to define a constellation. It is defined as a group of stars that when viewed from the Earth, they form a pattern. Okay, let's go to that image there. You can easily see that from the Earth, there are stars that are being shown, and the stars there are forming a very beautiful pattern. If you take a close look at that image there of the beautiful stars shown, right, glowing up in the sky there, right. Now, there are those stars that are famous, and these include Orion. They've got these other ones that are called Ursa Minor, some are called Ursa Major, some are called Taurus and Gemini. Those are a different groups of constellation of stars. Right. Let's also define what Alpha Centauri is. This one is a star which is also closest to the sun. Right. Closest to the Earth, just after the sun. Remember, we've got the star, which is much closer to us, much closer to Earth. This star is the sun. Remember, the sun is a star. Then after the sun, there's also a star which is visible from the Earth that can easily see. Right. This star is called Alpha Centauri. Right. Then let's define what a light year is. This one is a unit of length used to measure distance between light objects. It is the distance that light travels in a vacuum in 1 year. Okay. Right, let us look at the Milky Galaxy in detail. Remember, this one is our topic of our lesson. Right, the Milky Galaxy. What do we need to know? Right, the Milky Galaxy was classified, right, into different shapes. Right, astronomers classify galaxies according to their shapes. Right, these shapes include spiral, elliptical, or irregular. Right, we take a look there at the far end of our of the image there. Let's get the image there. The shapes are given. The shape of galaxies. There is the spiral shape. Right, this one is the elliptical shape. Then this one is irregular shapes. These are the shapes that are given to different types of galaxies. Right, the Milky is a spiral galaxy with the arms of stars trailing around a central constellation. Remember, we just said that the galaxy is made up of different shapes, right? And our very own galaxy is the Milky Way galaxy. And the shape of our own galaxy, which is Milky Way galaxy, is spiral. So the spiral shape is the shape of our very own galaxy, which is the Milky Way galaxy, right? The spiral shape is due to the different speed at which the stars close to the center and those further outwards rotate. Right. That's when that shape came into existence, because we have a right different speed of those stars. There are those which are closer to the center and those which are further away. Right. So due to their rotation, those different shapes are made. Right. The center of the Milky looks like a black hole. That's the center of the Milky galaxy. We're going to look at the picture of the Milky galaxy as we move through with our lesson. There is the structure of the Milky galaxy, right? As you can see there, some beautiful stars are shown there, right? And remember, it's a spiral-shaped galaxy, right? What you need to know about this, remember that we have to recall a very important thing about the galaxy. A galaxy is a massive collection of stars, dust, and gas held together by gravity. So when we talk about galaxy, we have to picture it as a massive collection of stars, right? With dust and gas, right? Galaxies range in size, with the smallest galaxies consisting of about 10 million stars and the largest, right, consisting about over 100 trillion stars. So you can see how huge are galaxies, and each of those galaxies is got over millions of stars, right? Then let's find out how many stars are estimated to be in our very own galaxy, which is the Milky galaxy. All right, there are about 200 million stars. There are about 200, sorry, not million, billion stars. There are about 200 billion stars in the Milky, of which the sun is one of them. Remember, the sun is classified as a star, it's not a planet. Right. So in our own galaxy, we've got over 200 billion stars. Right, let's move on. Let's find out more about the Milky galaxy, right, our very own galaxy. The universe consists of millions of galaxies, like we just said before, of which the Milky is one of them. Right, within each galaxy, there are many solar systems. So we've got a million of galaxies, right? And each of these galaxies has got its own solar system, right? And our own galaxy, the Milky galaxy, we've got our own solar system as well, right? Then, how did this name come into existence? The name Milky galaxy. Why and how was our galaxy named the Milky galaxy? Right. The ancient Greeks described the pale band of stars across the night sky as split milk. Hence, they called it galaxies, which means milky, right? So now, why was the galaxy named the Milky galaxy? As the ancient Greeks observed the galaxy, it appeared as split milk, right? Hence, they named it the Milky galaxy. Let's look at that image that's shown there. You can easily see that it is appearing as split milk. Hence, the name Milky galaxy. Let's move on as we go through activity 1 of the lesson. The activity has got 4 questions. Let us look at those questions. It says, why did ancient Greeks name our galaxy the Milky galaxy? Number 2, about how many stars are found in the Milky galaxy? Number 3, name any 3 objects found in a galaxy. Then finally, you're supposed to name any 2 shapes of galaxies. Let us do this activity, and remember, this time around, everyone, I expect you to make sure that they get all the questions correctly. Right, we just covered this. We're going to have 5 minutes for this activity. Just quickly do it. Right, welcome back. Let us go through our activity. Let's check the responses for all those questions. Number one, you were supposed to state, why did the ancient Greeks name our galaxy the Milky Galaxy? Let us look at the solution to that question. They named it the Milky Galaxy because it looked like spilled milk. Right, if one of you our Milky Galaxy, it looks like spilled milk. Number two, we are supposed to state how many stars are found in the Milky Galaxy. Right, about how many stars are found in our very own Milky Galaxy. Right, the answer to that, we've got about 200 billion stars found within our own galaxy. Number three, name and three objects which are found in the galaxy. Right, let us look at the response to that one. We've got stars, dust, and gas. These are the three main components of the galaxy, right? Stars, dust, and gas. Then the last one, that's number four, we are supposed to state any two shapes of galaxies, right? Which means that from the list of the shapes of galaxies that we spoke about, we're just supposed to pick any two shapes. Let us look at the list once again. We've got the spiral shape, we've got elliptical shape, and irregular shape. So any two of those is a correct answer to this question. Keep it up for those who did very well, and for those who did not get everything correct, let's write down the corrections as we proceed. Right, let's find out more about our Milky Galaxy. Right, before we look at those notes that we need to look at them, let's look at the image. Right, if that one is the Milky Galaxy image, as you can see there, we've got a beautiful image shown. And remember that we say that Milky Galaxy looks like spilled milk, and as you can see there, it looks like spilled milk, and we've got a clear view of some beautiful stars shown there. Right, our solar system is in the Milky Galaxy. Our solar system is found in the what? Milky Galaxy. Right, then we also have to note that our solar system is located about 25,000 light years away from the center of the Milky. About 25,000 light years away from the center of the Milky. Right. Then, recall again, our galaxy is called the Milky Galaxy. Why? Because it looks like spilled milk. It looks like spilled milk. That's why it's called the Milky Galaxy. Right, most of the stars of the Milky are not visible from the Earth. We cannot be able to visualize all the stars from the Earth, right? We cannot be able to see them. There are those stars which are visible to us, we can easily view them from the Earth. But there are some stars, many of them, billions of them, that we cannot be able to view from Earth, right? Then now, astronomers have been able to determine that our galaxy is spiral shaped. Remember, we said an astronomer is a scientist who studies stars and planets, right? So these scientists were also able to come up with the shape of our Milky Galaxy, and then they came into conclusion that our Milky Galaxy is spiral shaped, right? Remember those shapes that we looked at in the image, we're able to see the shape, the spiral shape, the elliptical shape, and irregular shapes. Those are the shapes of the galaxies. Let's move on. Right. Let's look at the structure of the Milky. How is it structured? And some important features we're supposed to know. Right. Scientists think that there are 5 major spiral arms in our galaxy. Scientists need to conclude that we've got 5 major spiral arms in our galaxy. 5 major spiral arms in our galaxy. Let's go to our image there. If you look at that image, that's image of our galaxy, the Milky Galaxy, and we are going to take a look at each of those 5 spiral arms of our galaxy. Before then, what are the names of these 5 spiral arms? We have got the arm is called the normal arm, right? The normal arm. Then we've got the scutum crux arm. We've got the scutum crux arm. Then we've got the Sagittarius arm. We've got the Sagittarius arm, right? Then we've got the Perseus arm. This one is called the Perseus arm. Then finally, we've got the Cygnus arm. That's the 5th arm. Let's go to our image there and look at the location of each of those 5 arms which are found within our Milky Galaxy. There is the normal arm. As you can see there, that's where the normal arm is located, right? That's where the normal arm is located, right? Then over there, we've got just aside, next to normal arm, right? We've got the crux scutum arm. This one is the crux scutum arm, as you can see it over there, right? Then which other arm can you see there? We've got the Perseus arm down there. There is the Perseus arm. Then we've got the Sagittarius arm over there. There is our Sagittarius arm. It's called the Carina Sagittarius arm. Then above the Sagittarius arm, we have got the 5th arm, which is the Cygnus arm. Those are the 5 major spiral arms which are found in our Milky Galaxy. Right. Now, from our Milky Galaxy, where exactly is the Sun located? Right. Let's find out more. Our Sun is located in a small spiral arm called the Orion, okay, which means local, right? So our Sun is located in a small spiral arm which is called the Orion arm, right? Now, this arm lies between the Sagittarius arm and the Perseus arm. That's where our Sun is located. Right. Those are the 5 major spiral arms we're supposed to know about in our Milky Galaxy. Let's move on to activity 2. Right. In activity 2, we've got 3 questions as well. Right. Number 1, we are supposed to name, state the name given to a scientist who studies stars and planets. Number 2, we are supposed to name any 2 spiral arms found in the Milky Galaxy. And number 3, we are supposed to state in which arm is the Sun found. Right, we're going to have 4 minutes for that activity. Let's quickly do it. Welcome back. Let us look at the activity. Number one, you're supposed to state the name of the scientist who studies stars and planets. Right. The name of the scientist who studies stars and planets is called an astronomer. That's the response for question number one. Number two, we are supposed to state any two spiral arms that are found in the Milky Galaxy. Right. And these are just two of that list that is given there: the normal arm, Perseus arm, Cygnus arm, and the Scutum-Crux arm. So any two of those arms are correct for the question that is given there. Right. Then number three, you are supposed to state in which arm is the sun located. Right. The sun is located in the Orion arm. That's where our sun is located. Those are the responses to our activity number two. Right. Keep it up for those who did very well. And then as we continue again, remember to write corrections. Those don't get the questions correctly. Let's move on. Right. As we find out more about our own Milky Galaxy. Right. We just spoke about the sun, that the sun is found within a location in the Milky Galaxy. This is the Orion arm, which is also referred to as the local arm. Let's take a look at that image of the Milky Galaxy. Remember, I'm going to repeat this again and again so that you are able to understand why was our Milky Galaxy named after this. Right, the Milky Galaxy was named by this name because it looks like spilled milk. Let's look at the image again. You can easily see that it looks more like spilled milk. Hence, it was named Milky Galaxy. What else do you need to recall? You need to recall that the shape of a Milky Galaxy is spiral. That is a spiral shape. That is a spiral shape. Right. There is over there is Orion arm. What we need to know about Orion arm? The sun and therefore our solar system is in one of the spiral arms called the Orion arm, which can also be referred to as the local arm. Right? So within the Orion arm, that's where the sun is located. Okay. And this arm is found towards the edge of the Milky Way. Right. Hence, we can only see the Milky from the side because we are towards the edge of the galaxy. We are towards the edge of the galaxy. Hence, we can only see the Milky from the side. We can only see the Milky from the side. Reason being that we are just at the edge of the galaxy. That's the Orion arm when the sun is located. Right. Let's find more about the Milky Galaxy and the position of the sun as we continue to find out how and where it is located within the Milky Galaxy. Right. In the image there is the sun. Right. There is the sun over there. We've got a clear view of the galaxy. Right. What we need to find out about the sun. Right. The sun rotates on its axis once in every 27 days. Because it can rotate on its axis, right? It is able to revolve around the center of the Milky Galaxy. How long does it take for the sun to revolve around the center of the Milky Galaxy? Right. It takes the sun around 230 million years for it to be able to complete one revolution around the center of the galaxy. There is the sun, right? Shown there. Over there, we've got the center of the Milky Galaxy, and then the sun will be rotating around the center of the galaxy. And for that rotation, it takes over 230 million years for it to be able to complete one revolution around the center of the galaxy. That's an interesting fact you're supposed to know. All right, let's move on as we look into detail, right? And find out more about our very own beautiful galaxy, the Milky Galaxy, right? All the stars in the galaxy revolve around the center of the galaxy. All the stars in the galaxy revolve around the center of the what? The galaxy. Just as the Earth travels around the sun. Just as the Earth travels around the sun. Remember, the Earth revolves around the sun. Okay? And also, the stars are able to revolve around the center of the galaxy. Okay, let's look at the galaxy. We've got a beautiful view of our Milky Galaxy. If we take a look at that galaxy, we've got some beautiful stars that are shown there, and we cannot be able to count those stars. There are a lot of them. Remember, we said that in our very own galaxy, we've got over 200 billion stars, and you cannot be able to count that. It's a massive number that you cannot be able to count. There is a beautiful picture of our galaxy, and you can see, remember, again, like I said, I'm going to repeat it again. Our Milky Galaxy 1 was named Milky because it looks like spilled milk, right? Number 2, it is spiral shaped. Remember the shapes of the galaxies? We said it's a spiral shape, elliptical shape, and irregular shape. And our galaxy is spiral shaped. And once again, we need to recall that we've got over 200 billion stars that are found within our own Milky Galaxy. Right. What you need to know, the entire solar system is traveling around the center of the Milky Galaxy. So we have got our solar system, right, revolving around the center of the galaxy. Right. On a clear night, the haze band of light, which is the combined glow of the million of stars, can be seen clearly in the night sky. We always have a beautiful view of this when we've got that beautiful night where you are able to see all these stars glowing up the sky, and they form beautiful patterns, and the look on its own is very beautiful. That's how our Milky Galaxy is designed. Let's move on. What you need to find out more about our Milky Galaxy, right? The Milky was previously believed to be a spiral consisting of 4 arms, right? However, scientists were able to find out more about it. They observed, right, the structure of Milky, right, and they some images from the NASA Space Telescope, right, and they discovered that the Milky structure is dominated by just 2 arms. So the Milky structure, they had to find out that it is just dominated by only 2 arms, right? That's what they had to conclude after the experiments and observations. Our solar system has been officially located by NASA as being near a partial arm of the Milky, which is called the Orion arm. Remember, the Orion arm is also where the sun is located, right? Hence, our solar system is just at that arm, which is the Orion arm. So that's what we needed to know about the Orion arm, the position of our solar system, and also the 2 major arms which are found within, which dominate our Milky Galaxy. All right, with that, we come to our activity number 3. This activity also for 3 questions. The first one says, what is the name of our galaxy? Number 2, define the constellation. Number 3, which star other than the sun is closest to the Earth? We're going to have 5 minutes for that activity as we just recall what we've just spoke about. Right, welcome back. Let us go through the activity and remember to send your solutions through our WhatsApp number 079-578-2908. Send your responses through our WhatsApp number 079-578-2908. Okay, let us go through our activity and check the solutions. Number one, we are supposed to give the name of our galaxy. The answer to that, our galaxy is named the Milky Galaxy. Right. Number two, we are supposed to define a constellation. A constellation is defined as a group of stars that, when viewed from the Earth, form a pattern. Okay. Number three, we are supposed to state which star other than the Sun is closest to the Earth. And this is none other than Alpha Centauri. Thus, the star closest to the Earth after the Sun. Right, those are the solutions to our activity number 3. Okay, remember to write down the questions if ever you got any of those questions wrong. Right, and then well done for those did very well. Okay, let us proceed. As we come to the summary of our lesson, what we need to recall, remember we spoke about 8 planets which are found in our solar system, right? And those 8 planets include, we've got the Mercury there, we've got planet Earth, our very own planet, we've got Venus, we've got planet Mars, we've got Jupiter, we've got Saturn, and Neptune. Those are 8 planets which are found in our solar system, and all those planets revolve around the Sun. There is the Sun. As you can see, all those planets revolve around the Sun in their own individual orbits. Right. Then, what else do you need to recall about the galaxy? We're supposed to recall that a galaxy is a collection of stars held together by strong gravitational forces. That's how we define a galaxy. And remember the components of the galaxy. We said we've got stars in the galaxy, we've got gas and dust. All right, what else do you need to recall? We have to recall that our solar system is in the Milky Galaxy. That's where our solar system is found, in the Milky Galaxy, our very own galaxy. All right, the Milky Galaxy is spiral shaped. Remember the shapes of galaxies. We said we've got spiral shape, we've got the elliptical shape and irregular shape. Hence, our galaxy is spiral shaped. Right. Our Sun is located in the Milky Galaxy. All right. We saw the location of the Sun in the Milky Galaxy. Remember the Orion arm. Okay, that's where our Sun is located. Right. As we proceed with our summary, right, we have to recall that in our very own galaxy, we've got more than 200 billion stars, right? And if you take a look there in that beautiful picture, we can see the Sun, right? As you can see, the Sun there is also revolving around the center of the Milky Galaxy, and this one is our Milky Galaxy, and surrounded by millions and millions of beautiful stars. So we have to recall that we've got more than 200 billion stars in our own galaxy. We also have to note that it takes about 230 million years for the Sun to completely revolve around the center of the Milky Galaxy. Right? We also have to recall that the closest planets to the Earth are Venus and Mars. Those are the 2 planets closest to the Earth. We also have to recall that between the Moon, right, and the Sun, the closest one to the Earth is the Moon. The Moon is the closest to the Earth, right? We also have to recall that we've got 8 planets that are found in the solar system. We've just named them. Let's just look at that list once again. We've got Mercury, we've got Venus, we've got Earth, we've got Mars, we've got Jupiter, we've got Saturn, we've got Uranus, we find Neptune. Right. And remember about these planets, Mercury is the closest one to the Earth, while Neptune is the furthest away from the Sun. Right. Let's move on. As we look at solar system, also it is found at the edge of the Milky galaxy. That's where the solar system is found, at the edge of the Milky galaxy. Right. Now, our solar system is located at the edge of the Milky galaxy. We have to know that. And then also recall that an astronomer is a scientist who studies stars and planets. Right? We've got 5 major spiral arms in our galaxy. Then our sun is located in a small spiral arm called the Orion arm. The universe is the entire body of all matter and energy that exists in space. That one is the clear view of the universe. Right. Remember to interact with us through our WhatsApp, and that number is 079 578 2908. With that being said, we come to the homework part. We've got 4 questions. Now, number 1, give the name of the galaxy in which our solar system is found. Number 2, what does the Milky galaxy consist largely of? Number 3, how long does it take for the sun to rotate on its axis? Finally, how many years does it take for the sun to complete the revolve around the center of the galaxy? Submit the responses for this homework as we reach our next lesson. With that being said, we come to the end of our lesson. The next lesson, we'll be looking at our nearest star. So let's go into search and start more as we come to our next lesson. With that being said, we come to the end of our lesson. Thank you so much. Till next time.